So it's a good sign. We got something right.
Yeah, and of course Streakz here off a hot win against Curry Governor. He has to work for that one. But Peli is possibly the worst person he could have asked for. There's no Plastic Pop Time winners, no Kibzu, no Ixis anymore. Peli is pretty much the top seed at the moment, and it's a disadvantageous matchup for Mario.
Yeah.
Tough all around.
I've seen these two play quite regularly before, and they're both extremely good players. But I believe the last time I watched Streakz took it, but it was definitely a very good set, so I'm hoping for something similar here.
Demonstrates that potential, which is good to see.
That was interesting. It looked like he let go of the side B, but his momentum carried him anyway.
Yeah, like you can let go of charging the down B, and sometimes you can just freewheel a little bit.
Yeah.
So one of the ideal ways to grind down somebody's shield, one of the slower down Bs, and then you finish it off with a jump.
Yeah.
Sonic isn't a shield breaker character, but that's the best he can do to wear it down. But right now he's not winning this game at all. Streakz is holding his ground. Good use of blood.
Well, we're deciding what to do with the bracket, as amateur ladder is currently not a thing due to some issues with Smash GG. So
thanks for that one, guys. I was looking forward to the amateur ladder. It's a great format.
There's now a bracket.
But you know,
I know what you're saying.
We'll take anything that we can get.
Exactly.
So Peli has brought this one back, I must say. And indeed making use of the slower down B and finishing with a jump to grind down on Streakz' shield a little bit. Oh, he needed to wait for a reaction.
Oh, almost the flash kick kill.
Oh, now he's vulnerable. That's a difficult spot. Peli going for...
Oh, okay, he got pivot grabbed at the ledge.
Yeah, I mean, I was expecting Peli to go for the pivot grab himself. Streakz clearly seeing it coming.
Back throw,
So
yep.
it's not enough without rage.
That was a really nice air dodge by Streakz to avoid the up B. Obviously, it probably would have knocked him backwards, and that would have been a bad time.
And now we get... Oh, he's just going straight for the up B. He knows that the rage was going to mess up his combos otherwise.
Yeah, unless you got low percent, you can't go for the up throw down air follow up. So
that's an excellent recovery to completely intercept Peli's efforts. Streakz is just doing a good job of surviving. We have passed the 3-minute mark in this match. A timeout is not an unreasonable thing to ask.
Ooh, that jump away was very clutch. If he'd got up thrown on that top platform, he would have been very dead.
Yeah, not even a need for a follow-up. He would just die straight up to that.
I love Streakz' movement. The way he moves in the air is very, very talented.
The DI of Kings! Oh, that back.
Oh, what? I'm very surprised Peli didn't punish that.
And even with a perfect shield on the back air, Streakz is just having some fun with this. Clearly he does want to run down the clock at this stage. And why wouldn't you when you're in that
down
position?
air, just catching him with the side of his fist. Very nice catch by Peli, taking the stop.
Why did Streakz come down from the landing platform so quickly, though?
I think he was just trying to press his advantage.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of. Well, he's done
Wow.
it. Ends it with almost a JV.
Just catches the landing. Obviously, something that Mario's very good at is catching those landings. It's very difficult to land against Mario. You got that up air, which covers a lot of range. Obviously, you got the up smash if you air dodge into the ground. There's lots of ways that he can stop you from just coming down. The only real issue is he hasn't got that much range. So if you manage to get away from him, he struggles to cover you then.
And Streakz will want to press that because that is one of the main flaws of Sonic, really. He doesn't have much of an anti-air to work with. The up smash is extremely slow and laggy. And then up air is only active for a couple of frames. Better for scooping someone up than actually catching someone on the way down.
I mean, the only thing I've seen Ixis use quite a lot is Nair.
Yeah, because that does cover the duration of an air dodge, just about.
So I think that's probably one of the few things that Sonic can actually do to get himself down in that, what I would say in this matchup is his disadvantage state.
Yep. Oh, excellent movement. And Peli has taken a clear lead because he's just been running down Streakz' shield, and there's been absolutely nothing that the player can do about it.
It's a lot of percent for Peli right now. Possible that he's got quite a lot of data from the first. Wow, even taking the stock there. So it may be download complete from the first game there for Peli.
Yeah, it's really not what you'd expect. A Mario player essentially running down the clock in game one, and then Sonic going for the extremely quick first stop.
I think the thing in this matchup is that because it's not a great matchup for Mario, Sonic really has to push his advantages, and maybe that first game that Peli wasn't pushing it enough when he got into advantage state, so that's why we're seeing him take such an advantageous lead in this first game, in this second game.
Oh, he went for the wind-up, but Streakz managed to land with a hitbox to cancel it out. Separate, but runs just straight in, goes for the back throw. It was never going to kill, but it gets that positional advantage to lead into another up throw. Up B, up there.
He's trying to wind that shield down as much as possible. Make it look like an M&M, just so that he has more pressure on Streakz.
Because that is how, well...
Wow, okay.
I was saying that was how Peli managed to take an early lead in this game, just running down the shield.
I mean, Streakz still has a very big disadvantage to follow up on, but it's possible now. I mean, one up throw down air up B will take it.
Attempts the two-frame.
Yeah. It's very safe, obviously. There's very little end lag on that F smash, so...
Yeah, it just means you're not going to get the chance to punish anything on reaction. But overall, pretty worth doing.
Nice, okay, so that was really great patience by Streakz. Oh, he went for the up B!
And that's going to be a down smash to take
out
okay. Streakz, but only just.
Okay.
Wasn't really worth the risk, it has to be said. But Streakz doing well enough to mount a comeback of that nature.
I think he was just, obviously he was just scared that he was going to get punished. And if he'd been punished once at that percent, he was dead. So, a slight flaw in the stage picks here.
Yeah, unfortunately we are not allowed to run matches to Mario Circuit, much as I'm sure Peli would love to do so to represent his favourite cheese land. You know, he just hop on comms for his own game. Can you sign me up?
Hang on.
I hope Airfire's getting me in the amateur bracket. I would like to take part. You don't want me on comms all day. But Peli straight in, no reason to hold back. And in building a very, very early lead within the first 12 seconds, 48% on Streakz. And it's not really the fault of Streakz himself, just Mario struggling.
Yeah. I think, personally, I think that Battlefield is Sonic's best stage.
I wouldn't necessarily say so in this particular matchup, because Mario likes to make use of the platforms.
Yeah.
to get his combos going, but Sonic doesn't really have a definitive best stage. It depends more so on the matchup. I would, from my personal experience, take people to Dreamland as long as they don't have Bayo or Cloud vertical killing ability.
Okay. So interesting to hear your perspective on that one, because I mean, if you look at the way that Peli plays, he tries and gets around Streakz as much as possible, tries to make him like drop his shield because of all of the pressure that Sonic is putting on him,
or just hit straight through it.
And so Battlefield really gives him that advantage, because he can move around the platform so easily. You know, he's got the opportunity to do exactly that, to use is it called spring shot?
Spring ride?
No,
spin shot is the horizontal leap, which uses up your double jump, and spring ride is the one that's going to take early stocks, and Peli hates it.
I mean, most extremely intelligent Sonic mains hate it because it's very cheesy and it's very easy to avoid. I remember at Syndicate, Ramses said that he was going to let Supergirl Kel's spring ride him so that he could kill her off the top with up air.
I see.
And that's how he ended their Game 5 set.
Wow. Unbelievable stuff.
He let her spring ride him, and then it just killed her off the top.
Oh, a moment of vulnerability for Peli is not punished at all by Streakz. And Peli taking the moment to almost end it as a result.
Luckily, either way right now, we've got another game coming. Yeah, I think Streakz has just got to be as safe as he possibly can be right now.
Yeah, damage limitation, get the down low while you still can. And then bring your A game to the next match. Almost taking a stock from Peli there.
Yeah, the last hit of down air is deceptively strong. Oh, okay, he gets a miss input there. Meant to go for raw back air. Got the reverse air rush, but missed the back air and got forward air instead.
Yeah, and that's of course a setup that Peli loves a lot. You know, he told me in person I would never use spring ride because I can just use up air into another up air when I've got rage, and it works. And he made it happen.
Is he gonna switch character? I'd be surprised if he switched characters.
Now this is obviously a matchup which would be much more beneficial for Streakz, but does he have a Bayonetta is the question.
So he used to play a lot of Bayonetta when Lucrecio's Litfest were going on. So it is very possible that this is something that is still around. I don't know how much he labs now of Bayonetta, but it was definitely a character he used to have.
You know, it couldn't be much more straightforward in terms of the matchups. Sonic beats Mario, but Bayonetta beats Sonic, and that is the change that has taken place here. Peli also quite limited in the amount of Bayonetta experience that he can get. He didn't fight any when he went out to America.
I mean, obviously he plays with Kipsu quite a lot on Wi-Fi.
Yeah, in a way that's almost just giving him Kipsu experience rather than giving him Bayo experience. You know, you need to fight a good variety of Bayonettas, but nonetheless, Peli is holding down a lead, showing that he can prove himself superior to Streakz' Bayonetta, but it is a closer game, which is almost... It has gone the other way now.
Streakz is just... he's dead. Wow, okay. So that was really great conversion from Streakz there. Obviously, something that Bayonetta is very talented in is these early... Is he dead?
That is the proof.
Okay, good air dodge.
Streakz does know how to play Bayonetta, and it is tournament top 24 worthy. In fact, this is winner's side, so they have gone beyond the top 24 already. I mean, at least the top 16.
Is he gonna? I thought he was gonna go for a spring up air, but then again, I suppose he could witch time, and that would end very badly. Okay, so Peli, having calmed down, has just sort of stopped going in as much, which means that the game overall has slowed down, because it means that he doesn't do anything that's unsafe, which then means that Streakz can't punish him, because something that Bayonetta actually struggles with is actually getting in at the first place. Her kit rewards you punishing, not bad play, but bad advantage.
Yeah, of course. But the advantage is starting to slip away. Of course, Streakz is absolutely still set up to win this and has done so. With another lap.
Oh, pretty much a JV2. He took a bubble damage, but it was close enough.
Yeah, and of course, this means it's game 5.
It's a game 5 set. Yeah, absolutely, a game 5 set. Can be.
You know, on the evidence of game 2 and 3, I would not have expected this scenario.
Yeah.
But that Bayonetta came out, and you know what? It's pulling weight.
I think Streakz is going to try and camp him out as much as possible. Obviously, Town and City, a really great stage for Sonic. He can get those really early kills off the top with the platform.
Yeah, I mean, the low ceiling does help both characters in this scenario, but Bayonetta certainly more so. But if Peli does end up in a comeback scenario, I'm sure he'll keep it in mind indeed. Take his streaks right up there. Okay, the spring is excellently dodged by Streakz, knowing that he had to go in a different position.
I think Streakz has quite a bit of Sonic experience. Obviously, we have quite a few Sonics in the UK.
Oh, nice running off there. Oh, that could have been a back. And a good back air from Peli, and suddenly this is actually a lot less even than it looked at first glance. And now Peli is attempting the camp game, but Bayonetta is the worst character you can try and camp out as Sonic. She can pull it back at any moment, and you have been witch-timed.
That was a really strong witch time as well, because he hasn't witch timed anything yet. So
yeah, that was the first in the entire set.
So it's quite it's gonna make it quite strong, which is obviously why he was able to get that fully charged up smash.
And now just running away as you would, getting the back hit, the side bit. That could have been 2 back hits of the up air in a row. That is one of the scariest things to see as Bayonetta. The back hit of the up air links so well into itself. But Streakz not taking advantage.
Oh!
He has spiked Peli into oblivion, and Streakz has pulled this out of nowhere to take the set.
Very impressive play by Streakz.
All 4 of the top seeds at this event are now in losers. This is a complete upset run.
Streakz playing really, really well today. Really well. Obviously, he was having some matchup issues in those first couple of games. But
and then Peli found that in the end.